Hey Brantley, Coach Kilcrease here. First, I just want to thank you for coming to camp. Really enjoyed working with you. Hope you're having a good summer. This is going to be a video analysis, so first thing I look at when I evaluate a swing is I like to look at their foundation, make sure they're balanced through their stance, make sure the head is on line, the hands are in a good position. So right here, you're good shoulder width apart, good balance in your knees, good bend. Your weight transfers on the back side. I like that. Hands are in a good position. Okay, so the next thing I like to look at, I like to see how the hands move in a load. Okay, ideally that's how we want our hands to move down this line right here, and this is kind of where we want our bat angle to be, somewhere around in here. Okay, now what I look for with our stride foot, okay, I look for it to come up and then just place it right back down. Okay, I don't want to see it moving all the way out here and coming out here like this, because that means all of your knee is going to look like this. So all of your weight's going to be out front. Okay, so we want to make sure our weight stays back here, and we're just picking this foot up and putting it down. Okay, so let's get your swing started. Your hands are in a good spot there. Okay, so right now, this is your load position. Okay, so stop your hands at this point right here, and don't let this bat wrap around the back of your head. Okay, from here, all this foot needs to do is just come back down on the ground. See how far out front you are? Now that knee's bending. Now our head's leaning over. Okay, and the next thing I look at is our path to the ball. Okay, there's two different paths you can take. You can go from A to B to C, or you can go from A to C. Okay, now that's the second one is the one I want you to get as close to as possible. But with the slot your hands are in at the moment, okay, more than likely you're going to be on the bottom, going A to B to C. Okay, which is going to cause you to, when you get to the ball, you're already going to be starting to finish your swing, as opposed to when you get to the ball, you're just now getting to contact to where you can push through that ball. Now you're going to be rolling over the top of that ball. The ball might shoot down to the ground like it does right there. Okay, and that causes your head and everything to fly open and pull off the ball. Okay. Next, I'm gonna get you to contact. Okay. Now, here's a couple of really good things you got going on at this point right here. Okay. Got our hands here. Okay, so notice that your left hand, your palm is pointing to the ground. Your right hand, your palm is pointing up. Your eyes are down at contact. Okay, you got a stiff front side here. A stiff front leg. Good bend in your back leg. We'll call that the L. Okay. Fire the backside. Stay in your legs. All of that refers to this L that's in your back leg right here. Okay. You got a really good turn right there. And the next thing from this point is to finish the swing. Okay. But in order to finish it, you need to push through the zone and then let that swing come on around. Okay. But with the way your swing started back here, with your hands so far down, you're coming across the top of that ball, so you're going to cut that swing off. Okay. Right after you make contact, the next clip, your hands roll over the top. Okay. We're trying to avoid that. We want to stay through that ball as long as possible before we finish the rest of our swing. Okay. So Brantley, those are just a few things I want you to work on. Mainly just make sure that bat doesn't wrap around your head. And when we get to contact, let's make sure we push through that ball. Okay. This is Coach Kilcrease again. Thank you again for coming out to camp, and I look forward to seeing you again.